Oh, Lordy, Lord, Lord. Oh, Stormy, you have a soul, and it's sweet to see. It's sweet. Welcome in, everybody. It is time. It is time. It is time. Hashtag 901. You know what it is. You saw the thumbnail. You know why you're here. It's time for some intel, rather, on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Once again, everything on this channel is alleged, and in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So we get to Stormi and Courtney. They are at their beautiful mansion with all the acreage in the world, or the world that they can contain, hold, and be responsible for. So Courtney made tea for Stormi because it's good for her throat, and Stormi had strep. And the doctor said, I think it was a conversation between Stormi and Courtney, where Courtney said, I thought you just had strep. And Stormi didn't know that strep could turn into something else, and that Courtney said that you could have organ failure. And so when the doctor said you're going to be a sepsis alert, it really took her back. So in Stormi's confessional, she talked about how she got sepsis and how it went to toxic shock syndrome. And so now Stormi has to rest, take antibiotics, and let everything run its course. And Courtney said, you gotta take it a little easier. You gotta take it a little easier than you can't help it, but you have to. And then Stormi said, ready to get back to work, to Courtney with a smile. And Courtney said, it'll take no time. Now, in my notes, I did smile with question marks because I see two theories on this. That because they are a husband and wife team, they are smiling because they're ready to get back into the energy of who they are as one. However, Stormi's smile was a deep smile, like, you know what we do at work. My body is a canvas, and you the paintbrush. Look, don't tell me that y'all have an art. Don't tell me that y'all have an art room at canvases. there's more things being painted on. There's more things being painted on than just put. There's more things being painted and brushed and created than just working on the hair beauty products. Look, don't tell me that Stormi and Courtney watched How to Build a Sex Room on Netflix with Melanie Rose. they have a canvas sex room at the warehouse. But you know what though? I'm not mad at them if they do, but it just seemed to me that smile just seemed a little more than meets the eye. And at the end, I'm gonna give y'all a take that I think y'all are gonna be very surprised about, because I have been saying, and I think we all been seeing, that Stormi has been gaining some new fans because of her common sense, and how she's navigating being the voice of reason this season, unelected voice of reason. So let's keep going. But I just thought that was really a cute moment between them. And then the confessional, Courtney said, you gotta slow down for your health. We want you here, and I like to see her healthy. And then Stormi just said, I concur. So Stormi has to take medicine for 10 days and drink water. And the doctor said, you laying around for 24, 48 hours. If you laid around any longer, it could have been worse. So Kiki was the first one to reach out to Stormi when she was going through what she was going through, and they were talking about how they love Kiki. And Stormi said, the more you get to know people, your perspective changes. And then Courtney brings up the fact that she called Kiki Darwin Duck, and Stormi said, I did not. But Stormi had a little bit of a cringe smile, like, you motherfucker, I told you not to talk about this, okay? Or in her head was like, damn it, why did you say it? She couldn't say it out loud because the cameras were rolling. So in their confessional, Stormi said, when it comes to Crime Stoppers, and I know this isn't funny, but it really gave Darwin Duck, and Darwin Duck is a cartoon character, but there are characteristics of Darwin Duck that showcased in Kiki allegedly, and it was the animation of the moment, not Kiki. That there was a lot of purple and the pose. I'm just like, you know what? I cannot. I just cannot. Oh my God! Like and it was a nice way to say it, okay? But you gotta realize that the consumers of the show would have tried to consume for that. But the viewers of the show is just going to take you just saying Darwin, the cartoon character, associated with Kiki. So, nicely done on the explanation, Stormi. But you low key, messy, shady, you got a little nice nasty. Okay, just like Kimmy and Nell said in the last episode that all y'all got a little nice nasty. But anyway, so Tisha texts Stormi, but Stormi didn't text back, and Macy and Mila is brought up again, Lord help, and that the return policy on the website was Canvas Beauty's return policy. So then, Stormi brings up a good point of, y'all don't want to invite me and my husband to the expo, but yet y'all copy it from my website. Very fair point. Very fair point. And, Stormi says, if you're going to do your own website, do it yourself first so you can understand the mechanics, the mechanisms, and what makes a website tick. So that way, if problems arise, you know how to handle it on your own. And that, if Tisha would call Stormi, she would have helped her in any capacity. And Stormi wants to talk to Tisha, not from a place of being upset, but why though? And it's not the first time something from a website has been copied. And then, Stormi says that Tisha also texted her about the barbecue, and that's the barbecue to celebrate that Kimmy is going to be receiving a Rubicon Jeep. And that, Stormi's like, when it comes to business, we are not good, but when it's celebratory times, I like that. And Courtney agreed. And so Courtney is not going to the barbecue. And so Stormi says, like, please do it for me. And so, Stormi then asks, is it the barbecue or is it the people? And he said, of course it's the people. And, Stormi says that Marceau and Courtney said, well, doesn't he F with everybody? And so Courtney didn't like the feedback of the meeting. He didn't like the energy of it because Marshall was pushing buttons and could have went left. So that's why he was cool. And so Courtney said could go left at the barbecue. And so to protect everyone and himself and Stormi, he's not going. And Stormi says, please don't do this. Please don't leave me by myself. And Courtney says, it's okay. I love you, with the grandma patted on the shoulder. And Stormi's face, she was like, oh, you're not playing. You're actually leaving me. I thought that was so damn funny. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I get it, I don't get it. I don't get it because at the end of the day, we are kings. Our queens are our queens, and we're supposed to protect our queens. But also, too, if you know that you will take yourself from an NC-17 to a rated R rating, by the time you get to rated R, you don't give a damn about who a person is, how they are thinking, and the process of them recovering. You try to protect everybody. I understand that. You know what I mean? But it was just, I think it was the grandma pal on the shoulder, like, I love you, baby. It's gonna be okay, but baby, I can't be there this time. I got other things to attend to. Oh, Courtney, well done, man. Well done. So, Stormi is saying in her confessional with Courtney that, you're throwing me out to the wolves, and Courtney said there's not one wolf in there. So they agree on ducks, because Stormi said, you're leading me to the ducks. And all ducks do is just eat bread. I don't think they attack that. It might be geese. So, but anyway, either way. And so, Stormi says, what if Marceau attacks? And, Marceau said, he's not stupid. Marceau is stupid, Courtney. I just want you to know. I mean, he couldn't cover $100. You had to cover $100 charge for her. And that person at Black took that money. That was probably the biggest paycheck that they got at Black. Okay. Like I said, can I roll with Courtney? Hashtag he got that 100. Hashtag he got that 100. So Courtney says if Marceau does attack, call him. But Stormi is like, well, Marceau is going to attack, and we already know this, so let's just pull it together. And so then at the end of that scene, it says, hang on, y'all. I'm just looking at my notes. As of the air day of this episode, no charges have been filed against Kiki Jabbar in connection with the crime. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure my notes are good for y'all. Yeah. It says here, as of the air day of this episode, no charges have been filed against Kiki Jabbar in connection with the Crime Stopper segment. So I am glad that Love and Marriage Huntsville is still doing that because innocent until proven guilty. With that being said, I almost forgot to tell y'all why I think why this scene was a good scene with Stormi and Courtney. Because for one, you got to see Stormi's vulnerable side. And you got to see Courtney's personality relax a little bit. And I could tell that Stormi really loves Courtney because Courtney is that one that can handle her. Okay? Courtney's the one that can handle her, and Stormi wants to be handled by him in more ways than one. I see their chemistry because, when that scene, because in the confessional where, Courtney said, we want you here, and, Stormi just said, I concur. And honestly, tell you the truth, I feel like Courtney gets down because, style's in the eye of the beholder. So I know for some of y'all were like, why the copper wig and the copper dress and everything? But, with Courtney and his plaid and, and Stormi looking the way she does, I don't know if that curly afro was a wig, rather. It was. I don't know if it was a. Sorry, y'all. I'm a rambling scum of greatness. Give me time. But like I said, I don't know if that curly afro was an actual curly afro, or if it was a wig. But I think it's just. But I think it is her natural hair. I think that Courtney might have just said, "Hey, is there any place at this studio that's free right now?" Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, big girl. Let her bag it up. But let me tell you something. Stormi was a storm, and let me tell you that hurricane, the water was splash, splishity splash, slipping and sliding everywhere, okay? Listen, I can tell their chemistry, I feel their chemistry, and I am here for it. So I just wanted to just end it on a funny, good, light note. With that being said, this has been another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Pit Stop. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. One love, much love, all love, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody.